Hello, my dear people. I welcome you to the world of funny questions. So, without wasting any time, let's begin and start the first question. Number one. What are two things you can never eat for breakfast? What are two things you can never eat for breakfast? Lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner. Number two. What is always coming but never arrives? What is always coming but never arrives? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Number three. What gets wetter the more it dries? What gets wetter the more it dries? The answer is a towel. Towel. Number 4. What can be broken but never held? What can be broken but never held? Yes, it's a promise. Promise. Question number 5. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? The answer is incorrectly. The answer is incorrectly. Number 6. What is it that lives if it is fed and dies if you give it a drink? Once again, what is it that lives if it is fed and dies if you give it a drink? Yes, it's fire. Fire. Number 7. What never asks a question but gets answered all the time? What never asks a question but gets answered all the time? Your cell phone. Your cell phone. What word would you see? Sorry. Question number 8. What word would you see? Sorry. What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? Normal, because people usually have half their fingers on one hand. It's normal because people usually have half their fingers on one hand. Number 8. What goes up but never ever comes down? That's our age. Number 10. What can one catch that is not thrown? What can one catch that is not thrown? A cold. A cold. Number 11. A girl fell off a 50 feet. Sorry. A girl fell off a 50-foot ladder but gets no hurt. How come? She fell off the bottom step. She fell off the bottom step. Number 12. If you have one, you want to share it. But once you share it, you do not have it. What is it? If you have one, you want to share it. But once you share it, you do not have it. What is it? Yes, it's a secret. Number 13. What starts with E and ends with E but only has one letter in it? It's an envelope. Envelope. Number 14. If a plane crashes on the border between the United States and Canada, where do they bury the survivor? Survivors aren't buried. Survivors aren't buried. Number 15. How can a girl go 25 days without sleep? The answer is she sleeps at night. She sleeps at night. Number 16. If it takes 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men? No time, because the wall is already built. Number 17. You spot a boat full of people, but there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Everyone on board is married. Number 18. If you have a bowl with 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have? The 4 you took is the answer. Number 19. How do you make the number 1 disappear? Add a G and it's gone. Add a G and it's gone. Number 20. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some kindling wood, and a newspaper, which would you light first? It's the match. The match. Number 21. What's greater than God and more evil than the devil? Rich people want it, poor people have it. And if you eat it, you will die. It's nothing. The answer is nothing. Number 22. If you spell sit in the tub, SOAK, and you spell a funny story, JOKE, how do you spell the white of an egg? Egg white. The answer is egg white. Number 23. A cowboy rode into